but that doesn't mean I'll give up or I don't like the competition or whatever aspect of it. And it's not really a competition at an open mic. It's just a bunch of people trying to do the same damn thing. Um, but it's definitely somewhat intimidating to come to that place or come to those scenes and stuff. And I can't imagine what it'd be like in New York or L.A. or Chicago or some of the bigger Milwaukee, maybe St. Louis. I don't know. A lot of the places that you hear a lot of bigger comics talk about because there's a lot of talent there. Um, I can't imagine what that's like at those open mics to see guys who should, by all rights, probably be on television at this point, but they're not because they just haven't done it. You know what I mean? They can't get to that level because of the glut of comedians in those places. So it is nice to be in Cincinnati and have where there aren't as many people and maybe there's potential to get noticed better. But at the same time, it's definitely intimidating because these guys have known each other for years and I don't. I'm kind of a new kid on the block and I'm fucking 30 years old. So being the new kid and also not really knowing what you're doing and meeting these guys who some of them do it professionally is definitely intimidating, but that shouldn't be a reason to ever give up, and you shouldn't give yourself the excuse to. I don't give myself that excuse. Not that I'm trying to like pump anybody up or anything like that, but that's just how it is. Um, as far as that goes, the other point of doing this entire documentary thing was that I'm hoping that by watching me try and do this and watching the mistakes that I make, because I'm sure I'll make a lot of them, because I always do, um, that other people will be maybe inspired to do it, or maybe I can help answer their questions and stuff before they do it, or I don't know, just give advice and let people watch like an amateur do it and see that it's not as hard as they think it is. Not that I'm gonna be like a professional or anything anytime soon or ever maybe, but I definitely want to keep up doing this and doing this video, documentary thing and try to see what happens and everything. But I'm sorry I jumped around there or whatever. But this is the first one, so I'll try and be more coherent in the future and probably shorter because this is a little long, running a little long. Um, anyway, as far as like preparation or writing stuff down, I have two notebooks that I keep. This one, the good old Mead 5-star. It's actually waterproof. My friend dubbed it the 7-star and drew 2 more stars on it, which apparently I'm a huge gaylord. But I keep this one at my house, and I write down the longer ideas, the bigger things, and other ideas that I have for other stuff as well. Um, and I write down the big long versions of the jokes or bits or whatever you want to call them, and that's how I work on those. And then I take it with me that night of the open mic, and I read my note thing or whatever with the trigger words that I have written down in there. And then at all times I carry this on me in my jacket pocket with a pen just so I can write stuff down that I think or whatever, like one line or something like that. And just usually stupid stuff. And it's almost always when I've been drinking because then I just write stupid shit down. And the good thing, I guess, about that is that I do write down funny things that I think are funny. But the bad thing is I'll go back and look at them, and they are funny, but I can't remember why I wrote it down. So it becomes even more funny to try and like play detective to remember what the entire story was or why I was thinking at that time. But even then, like half of them I can't remember any of it. But they are funny in and of themselves because of that exact fact. And in my big notebook, I've written down a lot of stuff, and because my penmanship is that of chicken scratch, I tend to not be able to even read what I've written down there. So sometimes it becomes problematic. I should probably just type it out, but I don't have a printer, and I also don't really feel like doing that. I don't know why. I just think that writing it down when it's fresh in my mind and not having to type it out is a much better system for me in particular. Uh, but yeah, like I would say, especially when you're first starting, just get a notebook and just if you think it's funny, just write it down. And then if you want expand it into something, or if it's just one line or something that you want to say, a joke like a Stephen Wright type joke or a Mitch Hedberg type thing, just one line type deal, then you should do that. I mean, I don't know what anybody does. I really couldn't tell you how to write a joke necessarily, but basically, if you think it's funny, then there's chances are someone else is going to think it's funny. Because I don't really particularly know if any of the stuff I've ever written down is actually funny to anyone except for me, and that's why I go up there to do it. There's something gratifying about making someone laugh based on a situation that maybe they've been in or something they've thought of before, or even just making them laugh because the vast myriad fucking stupid situations I've been in and dumb things I've said and dumb things I've had said to me, they tend, work in my favor in social settings because, I don't know, I'm a pretty social person and I like to make people laugh, and that's the basic reason why I started doing this in the first place. And so far it's worked out pretty well, I think. And hopefully it'll work out in the future. So, sorry to take up all your time with this. This is very long, I understand. And I promise the next ones won't be as long. I'll try and keep them short, usually somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes. But since this was the inaugural episode, I figured that I would just kind of ramble on for a while, and hopefully it was at least informative, if not entertaining. Now, usually at this point, I would probably play a clip from the open mic or wherever I was that night to kind of close out or whatever. But I don't have any clips because there wasn't an open mic tonight because of this. So this is outside my house, and you'll realize that my car is clear, but that's only because I had to go to work today. That's my dog, who just barked at me for no reason. I was cleared off the sidewalk, which is a stupid-ass thing to do because it's still snowing. So, essentially, I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do, so I guess I'm not going to make it out to the open mic tonight. Yeah, so, to continue, I know in the clip, I say that there wasn't, or that I don't think I'm going to go to the open mic, and then when I came back in from filming that small clip, I actually checked online, and I had gotten a message that from the place that said that there was no open mic tonight, that had been canceled because of the snow, which makes sense because it snowed like another 4 inches after I filmed that. So after I'd been shoveling the driveway and shoveling everything, it all got covered back up, and I'm just going to have to do it again. And that's annoying, but it's all my own fault, so oh well, fuck me. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, if you did watch. If not, I don't know, I guess then you're not going to get thanked because you wouldn't see this. Anyway, check back, pardon me, every week or every so often, or just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll get the updates in your email to find out about things. Hopefully I'll be starting a blog soon to put this up on, and also I might put it up on iTunes for video podcasts if I can find the hosting for it, which I don't know if I feel like paying for, because I don't know what size the files are going to be every week. But yeah, if you have any comments or anything like that, then feel free to post them. I'll probably end up reading them all the time anyway. And if you feel like, if you have any questions to ask, just post them in the comments section, and I'll be sure to answer them in the next one or whenever, because I can hopefully shed some light on anything that anybody's been wondering and hopefully this will be like slightly educational and also fun and funny and whatever. But again, I'm Justin Schaefer. This is Crawl Before You Stand, episode 1, and I thank you very much for watching.